আপনারা দেখছেন মোটর সলিউশন।
Welcome back to Motor Solution, viewers. Again, thank you for staying with us. Viewers, we've been discussing through the whole program issues and complications people are facing every day with their vehicles and injury-related issues. So I'm asking to age in discussion course, and as you can see, our colleague Sashok's not here tonight, enjoying himself in Bangladesh. So I had to take a seat and try my level best to sort of recover his positions, and we are actually missing his presence, but because he's having a good time, so we can forgive him. Again, thank you for staying with us. Now, viewers, we've been discussing a lot of issues and emails. Now, we have one email here, a person called Mr. Ali from London, who lives in London. He asked me a question, this actually relates to myself, that what is 2 years and 4 years MOT debates going on? Now, আমরা অনেক জন জানি what is, আমরা সবাই জানি যে every 3 year পরে নতুন গাড়ি MOT করতে হয়, অথচ old car every year you need to do an MOT on it. But there is a big debate going on the government level, 2 years and 4 years. Basically what the government is trying to do, it's all the new cars, they want to bring into a legislation where MOT needs to be done on every 4 years instead of every 3 years. And those vehicles, garigula, we currently we do MOT on every year. They want to change this into 2 years. So basically, আপনারা যে গাড়িগুলো আছে এক বছরের বর্তমানে MOT করা আর আগামীতে এক বছর করা লাগতো না. Every 2 years you will have to do an MOT. Now because of this issues going, it's a big debate, and it কিন্তু অনেকটা conflict তৈরি করছে বর্তমানে within the motor industry. Now the problem গুলো হলো এটা যেন if the failure rates reach more than 50% over 2 years, this actually becomes very dangerous for the motorists and the Joe publics. And then 4 years, I mean 4 years possibly can be acceptable. Manufacturers are claiming that all the new cars they're producing at the moment on productions are very safe. It doesn't easily go wrong, but obviously there's a critics out there who's proving this to be wrong. And so there's a big debate going on, and this possibly could be a future if everything goes ahead. All you need is few top heads in the government level to decide, yes, we're going to go for every 2 years and 4 years, and that should be it. So we see what the future's lays ahead for us on the motor industries. So that's that. Now, thank you again. Sam, I've got a question here from a person called Muhammad Azad Mia from Birmingham. Says, I was involved in an accident, was not my fault. I have a solicitor who recommended that I take out an insurance policy in case I have to pay cost. Now, I'm not quite sure of this question, but it says, I thought no win, no fee means I don't have to pay anything. Why my solicitor's telling me to take out policy, and what type of policy? I'm not sure. See if you can put
well, I hope I'll be able to put you right. Since the changes of 2013, the claimant, that's you, or the person who's making a claim, doesn't have to pay the third-party costs even if you're unsuccessful. That's the general rule. However, there are some exceptions where you will have to pay their costs, such as an adverse costs order if the matter goes to court, or if there is what the judge might deem as being fundamental dishonesty. If that's the case, then all solicitors are recommending that their clients take out what's called an after-the-event, an ATE insurance policy. This is generally not paid for up front, but is deducted from your damages at the back end of the claim. And if you're not successful with your claim, then the policy itself pays for itself and you don't have to pay anything. So if you win, you pay. I always recommend that you should take it out because insurance is there as a safety net. It's just in case. The chances are that you won't need it. And I think that's, anybody who said that.
Is this extra insurance that you're talking about, is this very costly?
Well, it can be. I've seen policies from £200 to £300 for motor accidents, and up to about £500 or £600 for other types of accidents. But for the motor accidents, it's, like I say, around £200 to £300.
So that it's actually recommended for.
It's highly
this to be
recommended
taken.
only because if I didn't recommend it to you and you did get one of these adverse cost orders, then you can come to me and say, look here, I didn't know anything about this, you're going to pay this money to me, you've been negligent. So that's why I always recommend it, although between you and me, I don't really like insurance that much. It's one of those things that I think I'd be negligent if I didn't recommend it to you.
Wow, that's something I've learned today, which is, thank you again for your questions, Muhammad Azad Mia from Birmingham. Now, I have another question here, which has been asked by a person, actually, as no name, it's just a text message that came through. They want to know warranty on MOT. Now, it's a difficult question. Warranty on MOT means. I can give you a bit more briefing explanation on this. MOT orthokita, and what does MOT means basically? আমরা যখন গাড়ি নতুন গাড়ি কিনি বা একটা গাড়ি কেনার জায়গা দেখি 12 মান্থসের MOT আছে, and MOT হয়তো 2 দিন আগে করা হয়েছে, আমরা কিন্তু অটোমেটিকলি ফিল করি যে I have a perfectly good car that's running perfect and will give me no problems. Well, really that's not the case. MOT means at the time of the test your car meets the minimum safety requirement level. So this is what MOT comes in. After the test, even after this test, the minute the car leaves the workshop and something goes wrong, it could possibly go wrong. It might not be MOT related, but if it goes wrong, it has got nothing to do with the tester who's conducted the fault, unless whatever went wrong, it actually fits strongly within the MOT criteria. So that's the rules. Now, what they say basically, mechanical problems. If there is any mechanical problems such as suspension problems, ball joints, stuff like this can be covered up to 4 weeks. So this is where certain mechanical problems can be covered up to 4 weeks. It means that কিছু মেকানিক্যাল যে জিনিসগুলো আছে যদি নষ্ট হয়ে যায় তা কিন্তু MOT এগুলা কভার করে। আর there's another thing what we know as 3 months warranty. Now corrosions corrosions কিন্তু covered up to 3 months. আপনারা হয়তো একটা গাড়ি কিনছেন and 2 weeks later or even 1 month later আপনারা দেখছেন the whole body itself is corroded, especially in the structured area, the jacking point, the sashie area. These can be covered up to 3 months. Within 3 months or ভিতরে এই ধরনের যদি কোনো সমস্যা আপনারা দেখেন, then you can legally take this further. You can legally take this further and ask question on this. So yes, again, very important for our viewers to know. Thank you. Now Sam, it looks like we are running out again. Time flies when we come here. We have another question here. Mrs. Akhtar from Luton's, that she emailed us, that her and her husband was in a car off to a destination. They're just about to make an exit. They've stopped and took the seat belts off, and the minute they wanted to get out, they've been hit by another vehicles, and because of that they've been injured. But the insurance company is saying is this, that you've got injury because you wasn't wearing the seat belt, but they were just about to go out. But look, before we go any further on this question, we've got a caller. I'd like to take this call quickly, please. Caller, thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Can I help you?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, bhai.
ভাই সাহেব, আমি এটা দেখেছিলাম আর কি, আমি নতুন পাস করছি আর কি।
জি ভাই, হোকা
কোন জিনিসটা করলে ওই যে আপনার 6 পয়েন্ট লাগি যায়, ওই জিনিসটা জানতে চাইছিলাম আর কি, কিটা রং করলে
কোন জিনিস করলে 6 পয়েন্ট লাগি যায়,
মানে 3 পয়েন্ট আছে না ব্যান্ড, মানে 1 বছর না 2 বছরের ভিতরে ওটা জিনিসটা জানতে চাইছিলাম আর কি।
না এগুলো তো হইলো গিয়া if you get any points within first I think it was first year or first 2 years, that this actually classifies as as a 6 point. I'm not actually sure on this. I'll be honest with you. Apne kam korba, please kindly student phone kore apnar number ta rakhi diba ar ami eigulo khalke apnare proper information ta dibo. But as you're a new driver, apni new driver hishabe make sure you try your level best not to get any points. Thank you. Right. Okay. Okay, yes, Sam, please go ahead with this answer. Or do you want to recap this question again?
No, I'm fine. I think
Okay,
it was rather amusing. I think the insurance companies trying to be playing a bit sharp there, aren't they? You've got to take your seatbelts off at some point. If you're getting out of the car, you can't get out with your seatbelts on. So I think you can fight that case fairly easily. They're being pretty facetious, I think, in what they're trying to do.
So, I mean, I will say, I mean, how do you justify this? Well, how do you sort of explain yourself? I was just about to make an exit. I've stopped to get out. How do you sort of come to say, well, this is the case?
Well, I think the insurance companies take their instructions from their own drivers. The insurance companies are owned by shareholders. They don't want to pay out money. They want to pay their shareholders and pay their directors lots of money. So they try quite a lot to get out of paying money. And sometimes by doing this, it'll discourage people from making the claim or pursuing the claim and say, oh gosh, why would I bother? Let's not bother. So some letters I receive are frankly comical, and I think this is in that bracket, pretty comical. If you're getting out of your car, you can't wear a seatbelt.
Thank you, Sam, for your answer on this. Viewers, time is not permitting us to go any further on this, so what I would like to say is thank you again for joining us tonight on the Motor Solutions. This program will be repeated tomorrow at 5 p.m. and we are on air every other Tuesday night, 10:30 to 11:30 p.m. There's another way of catching us with your question and queries. All our videos are actually been uploaded on YouTube. So if you go into YouTube and just type in Motor Solution, you probably find most of our videos are there. So another way of getting to us. Please send us your email. The email address, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, with your question and query, and we will try our level best to get back to you as soon as we can. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. Sam, thank you very much. Without you, I would have been lost and by myself. I'll be pulling my hair out.
Well, I think you've done a terrific job.
I'd like to say thank you again for coming tonight. We're definitely missing Ash, but hopefully next program Ash will be here. Wishing all motorists a safe drive. Bhalo thaken, sustho thaken. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum, and look forward to speak to you at next show. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.